better than that freaking Bosch piece of crap, dude.
Oh, now we like Milwaukee.
It's the brightest laser on the market. Okay?
Says Milwaukee?
I bought a DeWalt one. I bought a DeWalt one and I took it back.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't as bright. Well, let's go.
You're a changed man. Come here. This way. Yeah. Oh, good girl. That's a good dog. How are you feeling, Lika? Doing all right? Poor Lika. She is such a trooper. I don't know if you remember, I think it was about 1.5 years ago now. Lika got into a really bad accident. She was running through a log pile, slipped, and basically like jousted herself in the shoulder. We thought she was dying, actually, because she started screaming, and we couldn't really tell what happened for a couple seconds. Trent ran over, scooped her up. We got her into the car, immediately took her to the vet. They did scans and x-rays and blood work. She had a huge hematoma. She was just in a ton of pain and wouldn't put any weight on her front leg. They ended up saying it was just soft tissue damage, and she just needed some rest and recovery. Well, fast forward about 1.5 years later, that the nerve in that area has been completely severed, which has caused a ton of muscle atrophy. So she walks with kind of like a weird alligator crawl gait, and doesn't seem to exhibit any signs of pain unless she jumps really high or gets really excited. So we try not to have her jump too much, which is hard because she loves to run and jump and play. But I'd say her quality of life is the same. Obviously, we try to keep her as comfortable as possible, but it was a huge, huge incident. Now, last week, she was running, we think. We didn't see this, which was kind of a bummer, but we heard around the corner, I think she like jumped off of the deck, so not even that steep of a jump, and slipped maybe on some ice or on the snow or on the mud, I'm not sure. Fell on her opposite shoulder. So she already had one injured shoulder. Now the opposite shoulder is injured. We took her straight to the vet. She was walking, but she was limping on that shoulder really heavily. So we were just like, we're not taking any chances. Took her straight to the vet. They did all of the workups and decided, again, soft tissue damage. She should be fine with a little rest and recovery. And it's been almost 2 weeks, I think. At least 1.5 weeks. She was on a whole round of antibiotics and painkillers and stuff like that. She seems fine. But we also never noticed any signs of muscular atrophy on the first injury until a few months after that injury had happened. So for now, she seems happy and fine, and we're going to continue to monitor her and make sure she can keep walking well without being in pain. I don't care what her gait looks like as long as she's not in pain. So hopefully she continues to be her happy, playful self. She seems very happy to be up here right now, but definitely just one of those things as a pet owner that you sometimes can't control. They're just going to run and jump and play because that's what they do, and things happen sometimes. So just happy she's okay. Leak-a-poo. Leak-a-poo. Yeah. Yeah. A good girl. Come on. This way. Ready, go. Good girl.
Hot out here.
It is. Feels great. Basically t-shirt weather.
Pretty dang close.
Yeah.
3 1/4.
These guys are getting a brand new laser level setup, and I think starting siding on the sunroom side of the house and then transitioning over to the addition. There's snow on the ground and it's cold, but in the sun it feels great. Clear skies. Could be springtime and you'd never know. Did he roll over for you?
He did.
Yay!
Come on here.
He's doing so much
Eating him on his
rolling.
belly for a minute until he gets mad.
He's loving being on his belly.
Billy has been an absolute dream of a baby for the most part, but something happened a few weeks ago and he just decided he doesn't need to sleep. We have not been sleeping, and I feel like if it weren't for AG1, I would be on the brink of just completely falling apart. Luckily, AG1 has been helping me keep it together. Hopefully this sleep regression goes away soon, but in the meantime, I am so grateful for AG1, and AG1 is the sponsor of today's video. AG1 has been the one constant in our life over so many changes, over so much that has happened over the last 6 years, I think we've been taking AG1, and it's amazing. No matter how we've eaten or slept that day, AG1 basically fills all the gaps in our diet and helps us keep our immune systems supported and feeling fresh. It's amazing for energy, immunity, and helping our gut health. AG1 is always helping me feel my best and keep me feeling fresh, especially when I am a little bit sleep deprived and just trying to get through the day after having been up with Billy all night long. Right now they're running one of their biggest deals ever. If you click our link in the description or scan the QR code, you can get $20 off a single subscription, or if you want to get a double subscription, which is what Trent and I have, you can get $49 off your subscription, and it saves you so much money. It's a great deal if you and your spouse want to go in on it together, you and your friend, your roommate, whoever, your mom, it doesn't matter who you share the subscription with. It's a great savings and it's a limited time offer. Thanks again to AG1 for sponsoring today's video. I'm gonna finish my AG1 and get outside and get to work.
All of a sudden, like
he rolled really fast.
yeah, and like a switch flipped and he's like a human. He went from like a potted plant to a person, like all of a sudden, and he wants to like talk to you.
Yeah, he's like making more facial
He
expressions.
says mama. It doesn't mean anything yet, but he's like talking, you know? What are you making?
Don't wanna see?
I would like a white mocha, please.
Okay.
Is it hot?
No, I'm scared.
It's just warm?
Yeah.
Oh, that's delicious. Thank you.
Welcome.
It's so funny to me. When kids say things that you don't think that they're listening to, but kids just absorb everything, regardless of whether you're talking to them or just in front of them. And so Trent's order when we go to a coffee shop is a white mocha with whole milk. And recently Leo has started making us fake white mochas with whole milk, and it is the cutest thing I've ever seen. It's robing already?
Yeah, it's freaking so hot out here. I think it's the snow too, like the
Reflection.
sun reflects off the snow. It's like being on a boat where you get like double sunburned. You get double sunburned here, but also just like the heat. Yeah. Put your end tight. Or put your end on the corner and I'll pull it tight.
Get it wet. Oh, come on, Trent.
I didn't know what you were saying. You said don't get it wet and I let it go. All right, we are getting things underway. Basically, the panels are tall enough that we only have to have one row of panels on this side of the sunroom. And that's really good because there's gonna be a lot of snow that comes off the sunroom roof. As we've seen in previous years, it piles up, it creates like this tidal wave, and then when the snow breaks, it comes against the house. So we definitely can't have our exterior insulation exposed over there. So we need to get these panels up as quickly as possible. Brandon and Grayson are finishing cutting the first piece. We're gonna throw it up over here. I think it's only gonna take like 4 pieces,
cool.
maybe 5, but I think 4 pieces. I think 5. It's gonna take a sliver at the end. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing thrown up here in just a second.
I see a tear begins to fall from your eyes. It is the truth that you believe in tonight. I will be there with you even when you are alone. And I'll be waiting here when you come home.
I'd really like to get the tongue and groove down on the deck so we can get those lights thrown up in there, but while it's like sunny and beautiful like this, we just got to be doing siding.
Yeah.
You know? Anything that's under the deck can basically wait until the weather's bad.
It'll come, don't worry. That day will be here soon enough.
I'm thinking maybe after we get this one done, we can take these pieces of plywood over and put them at the bottom of that other wall so it's not a sloppy mess over there.
That would be
At
great.
least try to protect us.
Cool.
We can get out of this one. A tunnel of feelings, just like we got through everything else. But I see you, honey. This is in no way funny. We will find our way back together. But right now, there's stormy weather.
No one can hear you.
If I didn't know any better, I think we know what we're doing.
Unfortunately, you do know better.
I do know better?
Yeah.
Better than what?
We don't know what we're doing.
Oh, yeah, I do know. I do know that.
Definitely think that Billy is starting to teeth. He's like drooling a lot and he's putting his hands in his mouth. He's putting tons of toys in his mouth. He's actually starting to track us whenever we put food into our mouths and like really be interested in the food that we're eating. So I think we're getting close to starting him on maybe just like some soft vegetable purees in the next like 3 weeks probably. 6 months is like kind of around the time that I think we introduced just like some purees to Leo. They say food before 1 is just for fun. So it's just to like start developing those skills. It's not really for nutrition. It doesn't really matter how much he eats or if he just plays with it and like starts to understand the texture and the flavors. But I definitely think he's interested. So it'll be fun to get him started on some food soon. Oh my goodness. Halfway done? 2/3 of the way. Pretty close. After lunch, can you help me with something really important?
Can I film those coffees with you?
No, can you help me decorate for Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah? You like that idea?
Can I decorate a snowflake?
Yes!
That snowflake as that cup.
That sounds perfect. Let's do it right after we finish lunch.
Okay, let's hurry and eat so we can help Mama.
Where could it be? Right where I knew it was. Amazing.
Is it the room? I want to decorate the reindeer.
You gonna decorate with the reindeer?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I want the reindeer.
Okay.
It's right there.
Yo, that's perfect.
I'm from a Christmas tree.
Okay, there's Christmas books.
Christmas books.
Look at this.
It's the wind.
My first Christmas.
See that in Mickey Mouse? And who's that?
Pluto, his dog.
Cleo, and who's that?
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey.
Dressed up as Santa Claus. Festive, yet functional. I love it. I talk about this every year, but decorating for Christmas, just the holidays in general, is so nostalgic for me. It reminds me of my mom. It reminds me of all the people that we've lost, and it almost feels sacred about decorating with things that you use year after year after year, especially the more sentimental they become. So many of our decorations have been sent to us from people like you, people watching, and stuff we've accumulated over the years just that didn't even mean anything when we first got them, but now that we've had them for 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 years, it just grows in meaningfulness. And I don't know why it's gonna make me cry, but I'm excited to decorate for Christmas. I'm excited to host for Christmas. It's gonna look so different this year. There are some really important people missing, but they're never forgotten, and we're gonna honor them in a really special way. And part of that is by being together and being happy and decorating and cooking and laughing and telling stories and sharing memories. And that's what the holidays to me are all about.
How you doing?
I'm just in here crying.
Crying?
It's Christmas, guys! It's here!
It's not here yet.
It's looking great out here. These guys have completely finished the sunroom wall and are moving on, it looks like, to the addition side. A little muddy.
It is a little muddy. Let me just set that down in there somewhere safe. We're just trying to figure out how to space our panels on this wall over here. We have Dean's HVAC unit, which we should have just waited to have him hook that up until we did the siding, but can't really change that now. So
Look at Grayson. He's surfing USA on that mudslide.
yeah, look at that. That's a freaking sloppy mess out here.
All right, Billy's awake from his nap. Leo and Jennifer are out exploring. It's a gorgeous day, except for the fact that it's muddy and snowy. And these guys are getting ready to start mapping out layout for this next addition side wall. I'm gonna see if Billy wants to maybe come outside and help him out a little bit. Good girl. Hi, good girl. What are you doing? Good girl.
So we have the issue that the lines for our air conditioner here, we can't disconnect these because the system is charged. Should not have had Dean do that, but we're stupid. So since that's set up and we can't move it or remove it or do anything, these sheets have to like go on the wall, so you can't get around these pipes with giant sheets. So we either have to have a vertical seam break here, or we have to have a horizontal seam break there, so we can just cut out of each sheet and bring them together. And unfortunately, a vertical seam is not in the cards. So we're gonna have a horizontal seam that breaks right here at our protrusion, and then hopefully we don't regret that. But you never really know until you get out and get your boots muddy.
Gross.
Not fun. The worst part, like literally just right here, it's like so soupy that every time I step there, it's literally almost pulling my boot off. And that's frustrating. We have these 5 pieces to put up, then we got to put some Z-bar on there, then we can start throwing up full sheets above that. And before you know it, this whole wall will have siding on it. In like a week, probably.
There.
What's in your hand?
Snow globe.
Let me see it. Hey.
It has Santa.
It has Santa?
There.
What does Santa say?
Ho, ho, ho.
Do you remember what we do for Christmas?
We get presents.
We give presents.
There.
Who are you going to give presents to?
You?
Me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Big living in the Eve up here.
What?
I mean, I came over here and I was like walking up and I was like, man, it's a good thing we got this siding up when we did. Because all the snow that came off the roof
Yeah.
is piled up into this iceberg that's like almost to the window.
Yeah.
And then I saw all of this insulation down here.
Oh no.
And I was like, man, was that like on the roof and it like all sloughed down when the snow sloughed? And I was like, there shouldn't have been any foam on the roof. And then I look up and there's a critter.
Oh my gosh.
And normally a critter will just like make a hole that they can squeeze through.
Yeah.
And that thing looks like a raccoon could squeeze through that hole. Or something big, I don't know. I don't know what else it could be.
It's not a mouse.
It's definitely not a mouse. Like,
All right. Don't you think it's... Oh!
can't walk over there.
Are you okay?
Those look like feathers, but it's just cardboard bits from
Yeah.
the insulation.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I think it's time to make some calls, especially because we've been hearing a lot of noise on the completely opposite side of the roof. It's not even anywhere near this. So either there's a huge city. A bird?
could be a bird, huh?
I mean, that's the only thing I could think of.
We did not hear a bird at night, though.
We heard cheap chirping.
I bet it's that woodpecker.
Kind of like scurrying.
I don't think it's a woodpecker.
It was like...
It could be a bird landing on that section above the window and like pecking that out and then like hopping up in there. But it looks like something with claws.
Yeah. A marmot.
I mean, whatever it was or is,
Had to climb up this wall.
it climbed or jumped.
It looks like something was like grabbing it and like just picking it out.
Huh. Oh my god. If they're in there, they're not going to come out. They're going to go deeper.
Deeper?
He can't go anywhere.
What are you talking about?
He's just going to hide if you do that.
He can
He's
only
got,
go to
he's
the
got a little
fascia.
box this big to be in.
We don't know that. We don't know if it goes deeper.
We know this. We built this house.
Yeah, but he could have tunneled either left or right into the insulation. Stick your hand in there and shove it around.
Yeah, reach in there and grab that.
Come
thing.
on, Trent.
that job for you.
You're
Allie.
so convinced it's nothing harmless, or it's
I didn't say it
totally
was harmless.
harmless.
I said it can't go anywhere, which is the last thing you want to do to a wild animal is stick your hand in when it's cornered.
on the opposite side of the house. I've heard it now in the living room of the addition and in our bedroom in the main part of the house, which are two different roof lines. We got a city, we got a whole neighborhood of something living up here.
Jump.
Well, we don't know if this was before the
Up
siding.
here,
Maybe
that's
just
new.
is it
That's
new?
for sure fresh.
brand new. It's on top of the snow.
Yeah, you're right.
This stuff is all on top
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
snow. That's like from today.
Mm.
We need to put a camera on it.
Yeah, put some trail cams in these eaves. I mean, we live in nature. We expect this. I'm not like that upset because we live in their home. We built our home in nature. We're living alongside the wild animals. I would like to live alongside them, literally, not like with them in the same house, though. Yeah, I don't really want to cohabitate with them.
They're fine. They were here first. It's just I'm not finding their house and getting inside it. I let them have the wood pile. Can't they just be happy?
It's a compliment. They love your construction.
Oh God, it smells great in there.
As long as it's not bees. As long as it's not bees. Who are you?
Santa!
Oh. Oh. And who is that?
Santa!
You're both Santa?
That was Santa!
Does that hat fit on Billy?
Should we try it on
I think it's a Billy size hat.
I think it's my attack.
Okay.
I can just borrow it.
You're gonna borrow it from Billy?
There.
Did you see my new diaper station?
Oh, that's cute. That's perfect. I love it.
Can you just explain what is going on with these ladders?
You like that setup?
No.
Safe?
Is it?
Yeah. We were both up there.
Oh my gosh.
We're just making it work.
Yeah, that's definitely what that's called. Making it work. Do you love it, dogs? Yeah. Really cool. Especially with that hot tub in the corner.
I don't think you're getting a hot tub in the corner over there.
Because it's not strong enough?
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, it's too heavy.
Yeah.
Originally, we were gonna cut out a section right there and do an inset hot tub with like a concrete bottom.
Yeah.
tub to like brace it. But then we thought, well, but then if we take the hot tub away, there will always be a huge hole in the deck.
Right.
And hot tubs only last for however long. So
Put it out there on your patio and build a gazebo over it.
yeah, as long as we build something over it,
Yeah.
then it'll be fine. It's just that because of snow,
Right.
it can't be uncovered. Yeah, this is just like such the perfect spot to like watch the snow at
really
night and
is.
like it's cute, but it's not practical. It's okay. We'll put a tiny little cold plunge right here.
There you go.
And I'll just heat it up once in a while. Whoa! Just full slide. Grayson just went all the way down.
Hopefully this is frozen in the morning. I really like to be able to do this without it being a freaking sloppy jalopy all day.
Will it grout?
Good grout.
We're about to find out.
Tired of knocking on your door. I said I'm tired of trying. I'm tired of knocking on your door. But I can't quit you, baby, 'cause I'm gonna be knocking forevermore. I'm tired of waiting, baby. Tired of waiting in the line. I said I'm tired of waiting, baby. Tired of waiting in the line. But I can't quit.
Look at that.
What do you think?
Couldn't have done it any better myself.
Nice. Love when that happens.
Now I saw you with
You got a Santa hat?
Yeah, I got Santa. I'm Santa.
You're Santa?
Yeah, I'm Santa.
You look like one of the elves.
Santa, look at I'm the elf.
It looks so cheerful and Christmassy and wonderful in here. Merry Christmas, everybody.
The final piece. The pièce de résistance. Oh, you're nice today. Look
I'm
at those-
always nice.
Look at that ear tuck.
Like that. I'm an elf.
You are an elf. There you go.
Do Santa.
I'm Santa?
Yeah.
No, you're Santa.
No, you're Santa.
Who are
Oh, I
you?
know, I'm Santa.
I'm Santa. We are the Santa.
You're both
Yeah.
Santa?
We're having a great time here. We are getting siding done. It's coming slowly. We have 1,000 more sheets to go, but we're
Looks
doing
good.
it,
Yes.
and we're happy. So we got those 2 second row pieces up. They're the first second row pieces we've done on the entire house.
Hey.
We still have stuff on the back of the house, but I really wanted to get that area done for no real reason. But yeah, we're getting it done. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to start doing, we'll finish the second row, start working on the third row, see how crazy and treacherous it is, maybe get the stuff done on the roof above the sunroom and above the deck up here.
Cool.
Because that's all just kind of like one strip across the front of the house. So
Okay.
we're making progress, guys. That's all we can ask for.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. Anyway, I think we're going to let you guys go. If you guys enjoyed coming along on today's adventure, make sure you show us by giving us a big thumbs up on today's video. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already.
Thanks again to AG1 for sponsoring today's video. Click the link in our description to check them out.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios.
you.